Welcome back to the channel. Love can touch the heart, but only rare connections touch the soul. When you've touched someone's soul, they can never see the world the same way again. Their actions, their silence, and even their smallest gestures begin to tell a story. Here are 10 sweet signs that prove you've touched their soul deeply. Listen carefully, because if you recognize these, you've gone further than love itself. 1. They find peace in your presence. Imagine someone walking through storms all day long, stress, noise, pressure. Yet, the moment they sit beside you, the chaos inside them fades. That's the first sweet sign. Your presence becomes their safe place. They don't need distractions. They don't need words. Just being around you calms their soul. This isn't ordinary comfort. This is what happens when someone's soul finds its home in another. A touched soul always seeks peace where it belongs. 2. Their eyes tell you everything. Eyes are windows to the soul, and when you've touched someone's soul, their gaze gives them away. They look at you with softness, with admiration, with a respect that words can't capture. Even in silence, their eyes speak louder than confessions. The heart may try to hide feelings, but the soul, it always speaks through the eyes. 3. They remember the smallest details. You once casually mentioned your favorite book or how you love the smell of rain. Weeks later, they bring it up again. Not because they tried to memorize it, but because it became a part of them. A touched soul never forgets. The smallest things you share echo in their memory, living rent-free in their mind. That's how you know you've gone beyond attraction. You've carved a place in their soul. 4. They mirror your emotions naturally. When you're happy, they glow. When you're sad, they quietly feel it, too. This isn't sympathy, it's resonance. Your emotions ripple through them like two souls vibrating on the same frequency. Even without words, they sense you. That's the 4th sign when your laughter becomes their joy and your silence becomes their concern. You've touched their soul. 5. They support you without needing a reason. Love from the heart wants to give. Love from the soul can't help but give. If you've touched someone's soul, they'll stand by you in ways you never asked for. They'll defend you when you're not around. They'll support you when no one else does. They don't need explanations. They don't need reasons. Your happiness becomes theirs. That's a bond deeper than logic. That's soul-level devotion. 6. Time with you feels different. Have you ever noticed how some moments feel like forever and some hours vanish in seconds? That's what happens when souls connect. With you, time loses its meaning for them. They forget the clock. They forget the world because your presence creates a reality they don't want to leave. This is more than attraction. It's the timelessness of the soul. 7. They show their vulnerable self. Most people wear masks to protect themselves. But when someone's soul is touched by yours, the mask falls. They show you their fears, their scars, their childhood dreams. They share secrets they've never told anyone. Why? Because the soul only opens up where it feels safe. This vulnerability isn't weakness, it's trust, and trust at the soul level is sacred. 8. They carry your energy even in your absence. Even when you're not around, you're with them. A song, a place, a simple word reminds them of you. They feel your presence in moments of quiet. You live in their thoughts not because they want you there, but because your soul has left an imprint on theirs. That's the 8th sign when you're not just in their mind, but in their very energy, you've touched their soul deeply. 9. They feel your pain as their own. A true soul connection doesn't celebrate only in joy. It aches in sorrow. When you're hurt, they can't sit still. They feel restless, helpless, almost as if your pain is theirs too. That's the ninth sweet sign. When your struggles wound them, when your sadness steals their smile, it means your soul has become part of their own. 10. They believe you were destined. And finally, the clearest sign of all. If someone feels you weren't an accident in their life, if being with you feels written by fate, that's when you know you've touched their soul. They may not be able to explain it, but in their heart, they'll always feel meeting you was destiny. And once a soul feels destiny, nothing can ever erase that truth. So if these signs sound familiar, you haven't just touched their heart, you've touched their soul deeply. And when souls connect, the world is never the same again. But here's something you need to know. Touching someone's soul is rare, but when it happens, it changes both of you forever. If this spoke to your heart, don't stop here. Our next video reveals something even deeper. If someone shows these signs, you've stolen their heart silently. Click it now, because the heart may love, but the soul never forgets. Dear viewers, if you like this video, do share them with your friends and family and subscribe to this channel to stay connected with us. Thanks for watching.